if throwing money at the problem isn't working, what are we getting so wrong?
Have you ever stopped to think about what it really means to be healthy? I mean, it's more than just not being sick, right? It's about feeling truly whole in your body, your soul, and your spirit. Today, we're going to dive into a framework that kind of challenges our modern take on wellness and suggests we might be missing the most important pieces of the puzzle.
Okay, so here's a question for you. Thanks to amazing medical advances, we're all living longer, no doubt about that. But are we living well? You see, there's a growing gap between our lifespan, how many years we're on this planet, and our health span, how many of those years are actually lived in good health. And that's a huge deal.
And this really gets to the heart of it. The reality is, millions of us are walking around physically alive, but we're not truly. We're dealing with chronic illness or mental health struggles or just this feeling of being spiritually empty. We might be treating the symptoms, but we're not really flourishing because something much, much deeper is being overlooked.
Which brings us to what you could call the modern health paradox. Think about it. We are spending more money on healthcare than at any other point in human history. And yet, rates of burnout, addiction, and mental illness are just skyrocketing. So if throwing money at the problem isn't working, what are we getting so wrong?
Well, the problem is what's called a fractured approach, and you can see the consequences right here. It's like a domino effect. When we ignore our spiritual or emotional health, our physical health gets worse. When we don't have a way to talk about the soul, our mental health crises just get deeper. This leads us into toxic relationships that suck the life right out of us, and ultimately, you get a whole generation that's being medicated for symptoms but never really getting healed at the root cause.